Hey everybody, welcome to colorful Colorado. Did anybody see this sign on the way in to the state? All right, outstanding. Well, you've picked a great place to live, and welcome to Colorado Springs. You've picked a great city to live in. It is a wonderful place. I think you'll enjoy being here, and today we'll talk about how we make living here happen. And just in case you didn't know, we are right here, kind of close to the center of the state. Denver's right up this way, Fort Collins and Greeley. And so there's a lot to see. I encourage you as you live here to travel around to as many different places as you can. And one of the reasons people love living here is it's so beautiful and there's so much to do. We have a beautiful landscape, your campus up at the left, Garden of the Gods, Pikes Peak, of course, and the Incline. It's closed for rehab right now. As soon as it's open, I completely urge you to go try it. You will never forget it. Has anybody done it yet? Wow, impressive. Well, take your friends. It's going to kill them. So, who here is from outside of Colorado? Right on, a lot of us. Me too, so you're in good company. Welcome, we're a new tribe. So today we're talking about the things we need to live here: water, food, energy, buildings, everything it takes to have a college experience, to live in Colorado Springs, and to make it a great experience overall. So my name is Frank Kinder. I'm a water conservation specialist for Colorado Springs Utilities. We provide natural gas, energy, water, and wastewater, and we are community-owned. Everybody here is a part of the process. This is not some giant corporation from far away. It is a group that started years ago, and you have a voice in how the utility runs. Everybody here does. And we're proud of what we do. And if you think about it, of all those things, water is one of the most important because it touches you every day. It's part of your hygiene and your habits. It's how you get your clothes clean. It's how you do your dishes, and somebody needs to get busy, right? And it quenches your thirst. Delicious water is something so important to all of us. Outdoors, it creates a quality of life that is unrivaled. You've got a beautiful landscape campus. You've got places to play Frisbee. You've got trees. In fact, this is a Tree City USA over 20 years running. We're very proud of what we've created here in Colorado Springs. And right west of us is the Monument Valley Park, a wonderful place. You'll probably love jogging there, walking. You can go bike riding, and if you're daring, go jump in the water. It's a beautiful place. It's one of our best assets that was started by our founder over 100 years ago. So I encourage you to check it out. But this is what the city looks like, as you saw with Bruce, without any of that water. Quite a barren place. 15 inches of water, little trees, not the nicest place. In fact, it's pretty hot and pretty dry. So we've really created a different landscape on our own. And if you head east, on the plains, this is what most of Colorado actually looks like without a lot of these different water sources. And I encourage you to go check that out too, because there's a lot to see. And so you have to ask yourself, well, how do we get our water? Do we have a major river? Is Monument Creek enough? It's actually not. Our friends up north in Greeley and Fort Collins and Denver, they're all in giant watersheds with big rivers. Us, not so lucky, right down here all by ourselves. So what's the answer? The Colorado mountains, actually, are where we get our water. And this is a great geography and topography. All the water is over here, but all the people are over here. So what we've done is engineered a system to grab water from the Colorado River, and we bring it all the way over. And there's a lot of demand for this water. It's used in farming. It's used in different types of cities and cultural areas. And, of course, it's used by 7 other states altogether, until it's supposed to get down to the Gulf of Mexico. So there's a lot of demand for this water and a lot of people who want to use it. So what we've done is brought this water over 200 miles away. We start way up behind the mountains and we bring it into a variety of different catchment systems to bring it over here. And we have a little bit of local water, and we bring in some up from Pueblo, but most of it is not from around here. And so we have the rain and the snow, and we collect that in lakes and in reservoirs, and then we bring it over with pipes and pumps and people and flocculation. That's how you actually clean water. And it delivers great water to our tap every day of the year, 24 hours a day, that's safe and delicious. And along the way, we create habitats for the greenback cutthroat trout. Anybody know what bird this is in the middle? Kingfisher, outstanding. A very cool bird. You'll see this in Monument Creek fishing, so I encourage you to check it out. Rafting, fishing, and wildlife all use these resources in addition to us. And when it gets here, it's not done. It has to be stored again, it's cleaned, it's delivered. In fact, as it's distributed to our colleges and restaurants and everywhere else, there's over 2,000 feet of pipe to make that happen. Pretty amazing. Actually, it's pretty expensive, pretty complicated, and always challenging, because you never know what's going to happen. And so the end result of all this is a great quality of life. Delicious coffee, fun with dogs, the CC Farm, and ice for hockey, right? Go Tigers. And this all works great until it does not, until we have a drought, which is what we've been in for a number of years. And so you can see up there, the drought is kind of going away a little bit, but for 14 years, we've had different rainfall than in the past. And this is what it looks like in California. Check that out. Almost no water in this giant reservoir. A lot of issues with our farming, and of course, Lake Mead has the bathtub ring. So when water supplies change, we have to change the way we do things. And if we look forward in the future, people want to keep coming here because it's such a great place to be. So we're looking at ways to use what we have as smart as we can. And this is how we're doing that. We're changing our irrigation systems. We're changing our water use indoor. We're changing our landscapes. We're even building houses and buildings differently. This is a WaterSense home. It's the first home in the state built right here in Colorado Springs. It's 20% more efficient. So there's a lot of cool ideas we're doing. But this is how you can help. As you live here, be part of the solution. Take root, as Bruce said. Conserve water, preserve water, respect it, and protect it. And you'll be helping make sure that the next group of students can live here and have a great experience too. Here's how you do that. Look for WaterSense fixtures. If you've got old or leaky toilets wherever you're living, ask, hey, can this be fixed or upgraded? If you're buying a new appliance or somebody is, ask if it's Energy Star. Use that water bottle. Protect your watershed. Watch out, if somebody's dumping garbage down the drains, that goes right into our river. That's our drinking water they're polluting. So make a stop to that. Compost, it is so fun to compost. Oh my gosh, give it a shot. Right? It's amazing. But don't drink the compost tea. That's not a good idea. And the reason is, every drop counts. So with that, we're going to move on to our next discussion about food.